Tempest Rising.
If you grew up on Command & Conquer, then Tempest Rising was developed with you in mind. It's a classic base-building real-time strategy game set in an alternate timeline. One where the Cuban Missile Crisis resulted in a global nuclear war. Decades later, a mysterious high-energy yielding substance called Tempest grew in the shadows of nuclear fallout and heavily irradiated zones. The game focuses on the world's two most powerful factions' battle to control it. At its core, this is a resource-driven real-time strategy game. You harvest Tempest from the map and convert it to credits. You spend credits to construct your base. With that base, you build an army to destroy the opposing faction. This loop will feel instantly familiar to RTS veterans. How you do this depends on the faction that you play. The Global Defense Force, GDF, leans on superior technology and coordination, favoring precision units and support structures. The Tempest dynasty dominates through raw firepower and aggressive, resource-hungry tactics. Neither faction is a simple reskin of the other. Their buildings, unit rosters, and overall approach to a fight are meaningfully distinct. The GDF focus is on fielding superior aircraft and drone-wielding units. The dynasty focus is on strategically deploying salvage vans to position forward bases all over the theater of operations. Each faction also comes with its own full 11-mission campaign. The missions themselves vary considerably in structure. Some are straightforward base versus base assaults. Others focus on hit-and-run raids, escort and rescue objectives, or stealth-driven infiltration where direct fight is the last thing you want. Many missions layer in secondary objectives, giving you additional targets, hazards, or bonus resources to chase if you're willing to take on more risk, which adds real texture to what could otherwise be repetitive scenarios. Key game mechanics involve the inclusion of field repair and medic support capabilities. It is more efficient to patch up damaged vehicles and infantry mid-battle rather than losing them in battle and purchasing replacements. This is amplified by the veterancy game mechanic, where experienced units have better stats than their inexperienced counterparts. These gameplay mechanics reward careful positioning and superior tactics over simply throwing bodies at the enemy. Engineers play a major role too, letting you capture enemy structures outright instead of just destroying them, opening up entirely different tactical options depending on how aggressively you want to expand. Unit variety runs deep for both factions, spanning infantry, ground vehicles, and aircraft, all with strengths tuned to counter specific threats, which pushes you toward mixed compositions rather than spamming a single dominant unit. Late game structures introduce more specialized options as well, including stronger defensive emplacements and powerful late mission assets capable of turning the tide of a losing engagement. The single-player campaigns use voiced mission briefings between engagements, giving them an escalating sense of scale as you progress deeper into the story. As the story progresses, a third faction, the Veti, emerges as a threat to both factions, hinting at a larger conflict beyond the initial two-faction war, despite this faction not being a playable side. Visually, the game leans into a dark, moody aesthetic built around its environments, from ruined European cities to volcanic terrain and desert excavation sites. The maps were designed to complement the mission taking place on it. So, should you buy Tempest Rising? The answer is a definitive yes if you've been craving a strategy game with real base-building depth, distinct factions that actually play differently from one another, and substantial single-player campaigns with a genuine narrative structure. The mission variety alone, ranging from all-out assaults to stealth and rescue operations, gives it more range than a typical build and destroy RTS. For gamers who want a deep, campaign-driven strategy experience with room to experiment tactically, Tempest Rising is well worth adding to their game library.